and followed up by Jace Dean with a single to left field. That brings up our left fielder today, Christian Thompson. Number 5 comes into the box with runners at first and second here in the bottom of the first. I think I was just letting everyone know our opponent is New Level Baseball out of Washington State. So with this tournament here, the WWBA, you've got literally teams from coast to coast and almost every state in the United States represented. Christian takes a strike on the inside corner to even the count 1-1 with 1 out and runners at first and second here in the bottom of the first, 0-0. New Level did get a base hit, a 1-out double in the first inning. There's a base hit to left field. Looks like coach is going to hold up Reese Parker at third base wisely. So we got bases loaded, bringing A.J. Kramer to the plate. A.J. a center fielder. A.J. is a switch-hitting batter, so he will choose to hit from the left side. Looks like the infield, well, maybe not. Looks like the corners are up on the grass. Middle infield is going to stay back, try and turn a double play with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Big opportunity early here for the Sox to get on the board first and make the opponent play catch up. There's a strike taken. And there's a ball lifted foul back behind us. Almost got to the road, but not quite. There's a roadway right behind us. There's a good chance some foul balls could end up on the roadway with passing cars. There's ball 1 taken well off the plate. So 1-2 count here for A.J. Kramer, the center fielder in today's game, with a big opportunity with bases loaded and 1 out. There's a chopper foul down the right side. A.J. stays alive. And there's a ball lifted. This is going to be in foul territory right at the third baseman, right on the line. And he does record the 2nd out of the inning here with bases loaded. So a little bit of a missed opportunity there. So AJ relays some information to Bryant Wisdom, the shortstop, who made a couple of nice plays in the top of the first inning for 2 of the 3 outs. And we followed by the extra hitter, Costa Mahan, on deck. That's a called strike that Wisdom wasn't real excited about. Bryant Wisdom made a nice diving catch with a runner at second base. Diving case up the middle, shot up the middle that he dove and caught to avoid getting into any other damage in the first inning. There's a ball lifted foul, well out of play to the right-hand side. Bryant's our only what you would call local kid here on the team. Lives here in the Birmingham area, and Chelsea takes a ball off the plate. It's a 2-2 count. But Bryant certainly doesn't mind playing in the Birmingham area. Gets to sleep in his own bed, and we do have a few others from not too far away. Sam Ridley from Northport, and oh, there's a nice shot into right center field. That will score two. He gets by the center fielder. Christian Thompson racing around third base, being waved home. That will be a bases clearing double by Bryant Wisdom. 3 RBIs, and more importantly, 3 runs on the board early here for the East Coast Sox. Nice shot, Bryant. Brings up our extra hitter, Costin Mahan, number 2. Not playing the field in this game, but in the batting order. So Costin comes to bat with 2 outs and a runner at second base after a great double, bases clearing double by Bryant Wisdom. Shortstop fouls that ball back behind us into the parking lot. Probably hit my car. Pitcher comes set and delivers to Mahan, who's swing and miss. Hey, get on it, 2. Come on, work. So Mahan is down early, 0-2. See if he can battle back from this. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3 and the 3rd out of the inning. But a great inning at the plate for East Coast Sox. Had 4 hits, the biggest being the double off the number 4 Wisdom's bat, the bases clearing 3 RBI double. That was at the perfect time in the inning. So we will head to the top of the 2nd with Tucker Chrisman heading out to the mound for his 2nd inning of work. The score's East Coast 3, New Baseball 0. Take a short break. All right, here we go to start the action in the 2nd inning. Number 1 batting for New Level. I've not been given a roster for New Level. I will try and look that up on the Diamond Cast and get it's a 1-1 count with a first strike swinging, and then takes that for a ball. Strike 2 called. 1-2 count. This is number 1 Nathan D'Souza for New Level. There's strike 3, swinging off the arm of Tucker Chrisman for his first strikeout of the ball game. Strike called. There's a really nice job right there by Tucker, coming in with his dropping down as he does ever so often with his arm slot for the second strike. A 1-2 count as he misses high and away there. Batter is number 7, left-handed batter. That ball misses off the plate. Number 7, Gannon Angelo. There's a strike 3 swinging for your second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Chrisman. Off to a fast start here in the second inning of work. Brings up number 21. Very tall right-handed batter. Get his name as it pops up in just one moment.
Peter.
And Chrisman drops down from that sidearm slot angle again for a called strike. Likes to work that in on occasion to fool the batter, give them a different look, and misses off the plate. 1-1 count here with 2 outs in the inning. This is the center fielder, Blake Heater. Oh, just missed. It's a pitch Tucker wanted right on the corner, but 2-1 count for the batter. There's a swing and foul ball right back into the backstop. And as we've seen at all the parks that we've played at this week, every ball reacts differently with the backstop. There's a very, very generous length back here, much deeper than the last couple of fields we played on. And there's ball 3, missing just off the knees. Brings a full count right here for the center fielder. Chrisman doesn't like the first sign and gets something he likes, and it's a swing and foul ball right back into the backstop again. We've got about a 2.5, 3 foot concrete wall that goes around the backstop, and then above that is netting, loose, kind of a loose netting. There's a ground ball to Bryant Wisdom, who makes a nice throw over to Jay Steen, who records the out to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down with 2 strikeouts for Tucker Chrisman, and then a ground out, Bryant's third defensive out of the game. We'll take a short break as the East Coast Sox gets ready to come back to battle. Listen, I'm working on my.
Hey, I hear you.
I'm working on my resume.
That's right.
Yeah, they're pretty stupid.
Get y'all for free.
Yeah.
I'll take Courtney over him. I've listened to theirs. It's kind of boring.
At least when I don't even get a free Diet Coke or nothing. When I coach in high school, our team manager, every day I bring me Diet Coke.
Yeah, we're not managers here.
Here we go, starting off the bottom of the second inning. Land Sharpless takes ball 1 up and away.
We know we're not going to keep up.
Land is playing second base today. Been pretty quiet action for him so far in the game. Everything's been on the left side of the infield mainly. That's put into play. Land takes ball 2. Do want to New Level's starting pitcher is Brody Gillespie. As Land takes ball 3, first 3-0 count of the ball game. Gillespie gave up 4 hits and 3 runs, 1 strikeout in the first inning. Comes back with another strike right there on a take from Land. 3-1 count. And there's a ball drilled to right center. Right fielder, just turns and makes a nice catch on the ball. Looks like he got crisscrossed a little bit, but at the last moment turns it to his glove side and does make that catch. Thought that ball was very well struck by Land Sharpless. Probably would have been a triple, leadoff triple had the right fielder not been able to glove the ball. That brings Hudson McAllister, our catcher today, up to bat with 1 out in the inning. Really nice play there and recovery by the right fielder. Fouls this one back into the net right in front of us. This is McAllister that's catching behind the plate. He and Christian Thompson share duties, back and forth catching. It's one of the first games that we've seen in the tournament where they're both actually in the field at the same time. Christian playing left field, moves very well for a catcher and is very versatile. McAllister's quickly down 0-2 on the count. And takes that ball high and away for 1-2 count here with 1 out in the inning of the bottom of the second. Ball low. Really nice take there by McAllister. Being the opposing starting catchers usually have a really good idea of the strike zone, what he's looking for, what the official's looking for. So we have a full count here. And McAllister hits a sharp ground ball down the left field line, but it is foul as the Sox dugout gives McAllister some motivation and some cheers for staying alive with 2 strikes, as they generally always do. And there's going to be ball 4 up high that misses. So we'll have McAllister trotting down to first. We'll see if he possibly has a courtesy runner. Since he is the catcher, he will have a courtesy runner. We'll wait and see who that runner might possibly be. No one's come out just yet. Looks like it will be Jackson Moore. Will be the courtesy runner as he gets his helmet on and trots across the field. Coach reminds Jackson as he goes to the base, there is 1 out in the inning. Grady Bledsoe, the right fielder, comes up to bat. And foully fouled off and hit a pole behind us to make a nice ringing tone. Foul ball was brought to you by Ricola. There's a strike taken on the inside half. So down quickly 0-2 on Bledsoe with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Ball 1 high. Angie. It says camera connection lost. Something went wrong.
Hey, John, get out right here.
Okay. Here we go, Chevy. Back up.
Come on, BG.
Good.
And then we have a swing and a miss by Grady. We lost connection, it seems like maybe shortly. But we did have a Jackson Moore was thrown out stealing second just before that pitch. And then we have a strikeout at the plate for New Level. It'll be the second strikeout by the pitcher. So we did have a walk in the inning, but that was erased by caught stealing. So we'll take a short break.
Call. Thank you. Thank you.
He's not hard.
No, I don't know. He's a little bit. I always say.
All right, here we go to start the top of the third inning.
Good hit. There you go, Bob.
Swing and miss.
Right here, Bob.
That's a chopper to shortstop. He's going to have to make a quick transition, which he does. Bryant Wisdom makes another very nice defensive play in the field for his, I believe, recording his fourth out of the game. That was Mason Preston, the left fielder that was batting. So 1 out recorded here in the top of the third inning off of the glove and arm. Very quick arm of Bryant Wisdom. Brings up number 22. Get his name as it pops up in just one moment. This is Jet Jones. This is the right fielder that made a nice play earlier. There's a ground ball to third base, and Reese Parker secures it and makes a nice throw over to first base to record the second out of the inning. Really nice 1 pitch, 1 out at bat there for Tucker Chrisman, attacking the zone as he's done the entire game. Has really stayed ahead of the batters. This brings up number 1, it looks like. And there's a swing and a miss. I'm not sure if this is the Carson Knotts who started off the game or not. They have a couple of multiple numbers, which we as well, we can't complain because we also have multiple numbers.
This is lead off.
So I do believe this is the leadoff. This is Carson Knotts, the third baseman. Just missed on the 0-2 count right there. Knotts grounded out to shortstop, his first at bat. Oh, just fouled that ball back to the backstop. Be a nice important out right here if we can get it. The second batter on deck, number 0, Caden Lucas, was the one with the double over AJ Kramer's head. There's a ground ball foul to the left-hand side. Coach Malden goes out and retrieves. Did have a lot of rain move through the area in the early morning hours, and was raining on us as we were coming to the field today. But this all turf field See, another chance for Bryant Wisdom, and he's up for the challenge for the third out of the inning. And that is now Bryant's at least fifth out that he has secured himself. So it's been a busy, busy morning for Bryant Wisdom at shortstop. But he's been up to the task. We'll take a short break as the East Coast Sox get ready to bat here in the bottom of the third.
Quit hitting it to the top.
I mean, if you figure that out, we can have it back there. You won't let me figure that out on this one. I keep saying that you can't connect to the network. We restarted my phone and the whole thing.
So here we are in the bottom of the third. We got Tucker Chrisman, the leadoff batter, takes ball one that gets away from back here in foul territory as Jace Dean gets in some extra steps. Pretty long run from the dugout to get the foul balls. Well, it wasn't a foul ball, it was just a pass ball. So 1-0 count here for Chrisman, the leadoff batter for East Coast Sox, as he takes a breaking ball, strike one, evens the count 1-1. There's a ball that is crushed off the roof of the hitting facility beyond the left field line. Chrisman jumped on that pitch, but pulls it hard foul. Gillespie has thrown 2 innings and is now up to about 47, 48 pitches. There's a diving stop by the shortstop, by the third baseman. It looks, just beats the runner. It looked like Chrisman might have got to the bag in time. It was a very, very close play. Great play by the third baseman who dove to catch that ball as Coach Malden goes out and shakes his hand and tells him, well done, son. Really, really good play there to steal away a base hit. So it brings in Reese Parker, who had a base hit in the first inning to right field. Leaves that ball up and away. He's good here. Oh. Takes that away. 2-0 count. Reese reaches out for that one, pulls it up. It's going to be a fly ball to first baseman, who scoots over to his right side. Yeah, no problem. Had a little visitor in the broadcast booth, a little puppy dog, as Reese's sister came to video his at-bat. Brought her little Australian, looks like some type of little Australian shepherd dog. Could be wrong on that specific breed. Well, that brings Jace Dean. He had a quick at-bat in the first inning where he... But do want to wish Jace Dean a happy birthday today. believe it's Jace's 15th birthday today. So happy birthday, Jace. Let's have you a big game, buddy. It's a 1-1 count after the foul ball on the first pitch. This is I failed to mention, this is the beginning of bracket play here at the WWBA. There's ball 2. There's 148 teams participating in the tournament in the Birmingham area, and the top 64 teams move on to bracket play, and it is definitely a marathon, not a sprint, which I've said before about the tournament. So starting this morning, there are 6 rounds of bracket play games that you've got to go through to get and to win a championship here at the WWBA. So we got 2 games potentially today, 2 tomorrow, and then 2 on Saturday with the semifinal and championship on Saturday. So to win the championship, you have to be willing and up to the challenge of winning 6 straight games. Oh! Jace Dean looks at strike 3, but that ball was well elevated out of the zone. But it was, I guess the official wanted to show us his move there on the strike 3 looking. So not the gift the birthday boy was hoping for. But we'll talk about the bracket play and tournament in just a moment. We'll take a short break as East Coast gets prepared to go out for their 4th inning of work. There's been a pretty quick moving game here today. So we are headed to the 4th inning. East Coast up 3-0. Angie, we lost for sure. I don't know if that. I pushed the buttons and it kind of went back.
We're gonna.
I was told it was Jason's birthday today.
Hey, Miss Stephanie.
Well, that was
Are you being
footing kind of slipped right as he caught the ball. Kind of scared us a little bit. So here he brings up the 3-hole hitter, number 17. We can see what he did last time. I believe he was the batter that lined out to Wisdom in the 1st inning. There's going to hit it again to Wisdom, who makes the throw over to Jace Dean, the birthday boy, to record the 2nd out of the inning. This game so far has been brought to you by the glove and arm of Bryant Wisdom. Brings up number 23, and hit by a pitch. Got away from Tucker Christman. So we have a 2-out hit by pitch base runner for New Baseball. I believe it's the first base runner that New Baseball has had since the 1st inning. Tucker has done a really good job so far of keeping his pitch count low. Coming into this inning, he had 41 pitches, and so you have to face at least one extra batter here. This is number 1, a duplicate number, but it's number 1, D'Souza. This is the first baseman. That ball is going to be a line shot into center field to A.J. Kramer. So Tucker gives up his 2nd hit of the ball game. Brings up the left-handed battering, Gannon Angelo, who I assume is possibly the coach's son, maybe. This team their name is New Level Baseball Angelo, so it may be coach's son. Batting here is swing and a miss. Nice pitch there on the inside corner by Tucker Christman. Angelo struck out his first at bat. He's the second baseman for New Baseball. We would really like another strikeout here, and that ball got in on the turf, and McAllister does a good job of keeping it in front of him and keeping the base runners at first and second here with 2 outs. Be a big out right here for Chrisman to get out of this inning clean. And there's a called strike right down Broadway for a 1-2 count. Got to talking a little bit the last inning, top of the inning, about the bracket play. The winner of this game moves on to play in this is the round of 64. They would move on to the round of 32. That would be today at about 12:30. That's a ball that misses off the plate for a 2-2 count. So today you have 2 rounds of bracket play. You'll have tomorrow, you'll come back and have the round of 16 and 8. And then on Saturday, you'll have the final 4 in the championship. So you got 6 games in 3 days oh, there's a nice strike called on the corner of the plate to end the inning for Tucker Chrisman. Did give up a base hit and a hit batsman, but gets out of the inning with a nice strikeout of Angelo. So we'll move to the bottom of the 4th as East Coast Sox try to get their bats hot.
It's going. Hey, let's go, Bob. Get it started.
Here we go with Christian Thompson leading us off in the bottom of the 4th inning. This game has moved along very rapidly. Christian had a base hit and scored a run in the 1st inning. Here he comes up for his 2nd at bat. That is strike 1 swinging. We'll take this opportunity to thank Angie Thompson, Christian's mother, for always hooking us up with the video feed, so our viewers from home can keep up with the games and watch. There's a strike 2 high in the zone. Christian didn't like it. I didn't like it either. But our opinions really don't matter. Takes ball 2 off the plate to even the count 2-2 here with no outs in the bottom of the 4th. East Coast winning 3-0. There's a sharp hit down third base, and Christian, it's called out just barely. That third baseman has shown the ability of having a strong arm, has made a couple of really nice plays in the game already. So that brings up our center fielder, A.J. Kramer, to bat. If I remember correctly, that third baseman threw out A.J. in a really nice diving play that he made. We have Bryant Wisdom, the superstar shortstop, who also is responsible for our 3 RBIs we've had today. AJ got a little stumble out of the box, grounds out to second base for a 4-3 put out.
Right here, boys.
Bring up. Make your way. Right center.
Hey, let's go, Brian. Here we go, 4.
So it does bring up Bryant Wisdom to bat. Strike taken. Bryant had a fantastic double to right center to clear the bases. 3 RBIs. It's been the only run scored in the game so far. He's down early 0-2 in this count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Guys, let's go. Hit it right here, bro.
That ball is sharply driven back up the middle, out of the reach of the second baseman. That's Bryant's second hit of the ball game, 2 for 2 with 2 outs here. Looks like we will have a substitute pinch hitter, Jackson Moore, coming to bat.
Here we go, Jackson. Right here, T9.
More for Mayhem. More for Mayhem.
20, yeah, Moore. It'll be Jackson Moore coming in to bat for Costa Mahan, who's the extra hitter position. Pickoff attempt by Gillespie. Looks like Gillespie's sitting on about 67 pitches so far. Tucker Chrisman is at 51 pitches through 4 innings.
Defense right here. One more. Let's go.
Swing and a miss by Moore.
Let's go, boys. Right here. Get ready. Let's go. That's a great
Ball inside, almost nicking Jackson. So with 2 outs, we have a 1-1 count with runner Bryant Wisdom at first base. Strike 2 taken on the corner.
Here we go, battle right here. Let's go, Jackson.
There's the ball hit right back at us. Hopefully the camera is still running. I believe it is. Got close to taking a shot. We had a foul ball a couple of days ago that was directly in as the runner is moving with the ball low. Excuse me. Got a little choked up there. Swallowed a bug. Catcher couldn't quite get his grip on the ball out of the glove. That's a stolen base there for Bryant Wisdom. So we have Lan Sharpless, our second baseman, on deck, waiting to bat if Jackson Moore is able to get on base here with the 2-2 count. There's a ball lifted foul. That one's going to, looks like maybe catch the roadway. Jackson battling here with 2 strikes in the count. Big opportunity. That ball is lifted high, straight away, right behind second base. Shortstop calls everyone off and makes the catch for the third out of the inning. So the Sox do get on the base pass with another hit by Bryant Wisdom, but leave Bryant stranded at second base for the final out. So we will head to the fifth inning of work. We'll see if Chrisman is coming back out for another inning of work. I believe he will be. We'll take a short break.
That ball almost kicks in the mouth.
How are you? You good? We'll watch the ball.
She's talking to somebody today. She's like, man, I met this guy yesterday.
So here we are, starting off the top of the fifth inning. The tall center fielder for New Baseball up to bat, number 21. Ground ball foul to the left side. They do have one defensive change. We had Jackson Moore, who batted in the bottom of the fourth. He is being inserted into right field, and Grady Bledsoe, who was in right field, moves over to left field, and Christian Thompson comes out of the field of play. He will stay, Christian will stay in the batting order, but just being replaced in the field. So there's a soft ground ball over to the coach in the third base box. Tosses it to Reese Parker, gets it back to Chrisman. So Chrisman's quickly ahead 1-2 on the center fielder. Get this lead off out right here. And there's a strike three called on the breaking pitch on the arm of Tucker Chrisman that froze the batter. Was very surprised by the call. I think he probably thought it was a little high and inside, but really nice pitch there by Chrisman for the first out of the inning. That ball is high fly ball to A.J. Kramer, who has to come in. Took original step back, as good outfielders do, and then came in a few steps to make the catch. One pitch, one out, which are the absolute best kind of outs there are. Keeps the pitch count down. Here's the number 9 hole, number 22, the right fielder. Swing and a miss. This is Jet Jones, who had a really, really good catch earlier in the game that stopped an extra base hit from being had. He's down early 0-2. Opportunity for Chrisman to have a really, really fast 3-up, 3-down inning with a, fouled off into the backstop. Chrisman sitting on about 58 pitches. There's going to be a ground ball. Oh, it just gets out of the reach of the diving Land Sharpless, and Jackson Moore comes up hard on the ball and actually makes a throw to first base, trying to get the force out at first base, which I've seen many, many times. That ball it was hit soft enough where it couldn't get to him. If it's hit a little bit harder, Moore might have had an opportunity at that play, but it will go down as a base hit. Be the third base hit given up by Tucker Chrisman here in the 5th inning. 2 outs in the inning with a base runner at first. There's a ground ball at third base, and Reese Parker makes a nice little scoop catch on that ball as he's coming through the ball, and makes a nice throw over to first base to retire the side. So after 4.5 innings, the score is 3-0 East Coast, as East Coast prepares to come at bat in the bottom of the 5th inning. Hey, nice play, Reese. Let's go. Score, guys, score.
Very efficient. He's giving up 4. Three strikeouts, 1 walk, 74 pitches. We still have to call the scorecard. We got to figure out what we're going to do with them next week.
Go, BG!
My one short off my drive.
Let's go, defense!
All right, we have Land Sharpless leading us off here in the bottom of the 5th. Really be good to see if takes ball 1 off the plate. Take this opportunity to give a shout out to Brad Sharpless, who's not with us this morning. Had to stay home to get some work done. It's my partner in crime, usually on calling these ball games. Always gives some good insight of some things that he sees in the ball game. Oh, there's a sharp hit ball by Land Sharpless that Brad would be very proud of. 1 hops the fence, will be a stand-up double. Round second base, takes a look at third, but stays at second. Great start here to the bottom of the 5th inning by Land Sharpless, not Brad. If Brad had hit that ball, it would have probably gone over the fence. Really good job there by Land getting us started. So that brings up now our left fielder, Grady Bledsoe. Looks like there is some action in the new baseball bullpen. We've got a lefty down there throwing. But I tell you, this Gillespie has done a fantastic job since the 1st inning. He gave up the 3 runs off the bat of Bryant Wisdom and then has really shut down East Coast since then. Oh, there's McAllister, who squares around for a bunt and takes it ball 1 up and high.
That's probably a poor choice.
Coach Malden gives his signs to the batters and to the runner. See if we have another possible bunt situation on hand. Trying to move the runner to third base. Does square to bunt and bunts it foul. Kind of giving Hudson some technique instruction on the batting. Kind of left his bat back in the zone, and so you don't get that bat out there in front of the plate and parallel. It's going to be foul most times. Let's see if we still have the bunt on or not. Looks like he is squared around the bunt early, and pitcher turns around to throw to second. Shortstop was not there in time to cover. Ball goes into center field, and now Land moves 90 feet closer. So he, on the arm of the pitcher, does exactly what we're looking for there with the bunt. So probably with a 1-1 count, I would suspect that McAllister will be swinging away here. Looks like the infield will be coming in on the grass. Try and keep a run from scoring on a ground ball. See if McAllister is, in fact, swinging away. Oh, and is hit in the leg. Looks like we will have a hit by a pitch, runners at first and third, no outs. And new baseball head coach has come out to call timeout, to come and talk to his pitcher, to kind of settle him down in this moment. Real big moment of the game. We'll take a short little break.
Thank you. The notification. I had no idea.
Probably said we would mess it up next time.
Tournament play, and then they play normally. Nice shorts.
Here we go, 7.
That's ball one low. We do have a new pitcher that just came into the game. This is number 0. I think it's Caden Lucas. There's strike one called on the outside corner. Oh, strike 2 on Bledsoe. just on the inside. Looked like a pitch that might nick Bledsoe, but it did not. So we have runners, even count, 2-2, no outs. Runners at first and third here for the new pitcher. Runner is moving, and that ball is lifted into high right field. Who makes the catch? Sharpless does not tag up at third. He remains as the right fielder had come in to make that catch. So we had Wyatt Wallace, who was courtesy running there. I'd missed that. He was courtesy running for McAllister. He was running on the pitch. Bledsoe lifted that ball into right field, so Wallace had to hurry back to first base. He was about 3/4 the way to second. That brings us to the top of the order. Chrisman, who is 0 for 2 on the day, who comes up in a big opportunity. Like to see Wallace moving early in the count here to possibly get to second base. That ball is lifted into foul territory. Looks like they've got room, and first baseman does make the catch. Oh, all right, we need a big hit here from Reese Parker. We've had a runner at third base here now with no outs, and now we have the third base. He's still there with 2 outs. Do not want to pass up this opportunity. This will be a great time to see a big hit off the bat of Reese Parker. Oh, foul, check swing foul. A ball that was off the plate. Got Jace Dean waiting in the on-deck circle to hit next. Would love to see a big extra base hit shot from Reese Parker right here. That ball gets away from him, and the runner will come home and score. So East Coast does play to run on a wild pitch from the pitcher, and Wyatt Wallace moves up 90 feet to second base. So a big break right there for East Coast. Still want that big hit here from Reese Parker to drive in the run from second. And that's a ball off the plate. 2-1 count for Parker. There's a shot down the right field line drive, but it is foul. Really barreled that ball up nicely. Just out front just a little bit too much. Coach Mitchell down in the first base box woke him up. And that's going to be ball 3, low in the zone. So Reese has worked a full count with 2 outs.
Not painful at all.
3-2 count coming, and that's going to miss off the plate for a walk for Reese Parker. Had a nice at bat there, fouling a few balls off. That brings up the birthday boy, Jace Dean. Be a great opportunity for Jace to get a big base birthday RBI in the books. The ball misses off the plate. Ball number 1. 2 outs in the inning. Runners at first and second. They will be moving on the crack of the bat. Really good running Reese Parker down at first base. Wyatt Wallace, the courtesy runner, at second base, and that ball is going to miss low and inside. Looks like we have a little timeout. Catcher has a mitt problem. Looks like the stitches on the mitt in the webbing possibly broke. He goes over to get a new mitt from the dugout. I think the umpire's going to let him catch a pitch or two to make sure this mitt is going to work for him. All right, so we're back in action.
Brennan, 2-0 or 1-0? Thank you.
We have a 2-0 count here on the batter. Jace Dean, the birthday boy. That's ball low away, gets away from the catcher. Wasn't sure where it was there for a minute. The runners do move up 90 feet in the base paths. So now we have a 3-0 count. Runners at second and third in scoring position. Looks like the coach has called for an intentional walk of Jace Dean to put him on first base. So that will bring up Christian Thompson, who started in left field but now has moved to the extra hitter slot. So Christian Thompson, the strong righty, will come up with a big opportunity with bases loaded. Potential to really give East Coast Sox a lot of cushion room in this bracket game, elimination game. That ball misses down and away. Ball 1 to Christian. He needs to, coach is encouraging to really focus in on one little spot to drive the ball.
There it is.
And there's going to be strike 1 taken from the outside corner.
Good rhythm right here.
1-1 count. And that ball misses wide outside the plate. A 2-1 count for Christian Thompson.
Okay. Work the zone. There it is.
Ooh, just misses on a close pitch. 3-1 count. So Christian's spot that he's looking for is getting smaller and smaller right here. Ball 4 would be a RBI walk. I know Christian wants to drive this ball into the gap. A swing and a miss. Got a full count, so with 2 outs and bases loaded, these runners will be moving up on the pitch. Got to make sure the pitcher is coming to the plate. And a swing and a miss to get him out of a big jam right there for new baseball. Christian Thompson goes down swinging on a full count. But East Coast was able to plate a run with Land Sharpless scoring on a wild pitch from third base. Land led that inning off very nicely with a double off the wall to left field. But he does come around to score to make our score 4-0 as we head to the 6th inning. We'll see if there's any changes in the field or on the mound. I believe Tucker Christman is in really, really good shape, pitch count wise, and East Coast is in really good shape on the scoreboard. So it does look like Tucker Christman is coming out for his 6th inning of work.
Ran out there.
Are you there?
Dude, I'm South Beach. And then,
You're from Washington? Okay, so you're with this team?
No, I'm with the Blue.
With New Balance? I mean, new baseball? Yeah, you want to call them New Balance. New baseball. What position does your brother play?
He is number 0.
Number 0, the pitcher? The one that was just pitching?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He's a good player. He's the one that hit that long ball, the double to center field the first inning, wasn't it? What's your name? Kinley. All right. What's your brother's name?
Hidden.
Okay.
Go, kid. Go, kid.
So here we are starting off the top of the 6th inning. We have the number 0 batter, the 2-hole batter for new baseball. This is Caden Lucas, who is now the pitcher on record, takes strike 1. Right here beside me is Caden's sister, Kinley. Is that right? Kinley is here encouraging her big brother. He's had a nice game for himself. Had a huge double in the 1st inning over center fielder's head. Here he is with a 1-1 count in the 6th inning. Swing and a miss. Makes the count 1-2 as Chrisman has really dialed in very nicely as he's progressed through this ball game. 5 innings of shutout ball. See if he can get one more on the, and that ball misses in the dirt away. Tucker drops down that sidearm action right there and gets a foul ball off the bat of Lucas. Coach Malden secures that ball and throws it back into McAllister. So we do have the heart of the lineup right here in the 6th inning with the 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up. And there's a ball lifted high as Land Sharpless is called off by Jackson Moore. Really good job of communication there. Looked like Land could have gone back to make the play, but it was a much easier play for Jackson Moore to come in and make the play. So great communication there with the right fielder and second baseman to record the 1st out of the inning for Chrisman. He's already on the mound, ready to go to throw another pitch to, this is number 17, the shortstop now, who is your starting pitcher, Brody Gillespie. Takes strike 1, looking. That's gonna be ball high. 1-1 count. The new baseball dugout trying to encourage their teammates, and McAllister calls time to go talk to Chrisman on the mound to make sure they're on the right page and have the right strategy to attack the batter. Pitcher is 0 for 2, but has put the ball into play both times. I know at least one of them was a line drive that Wisdom caught. That's going to be ball missed low and away. 2-1 count for Chrisman. There's a sidearm action. That's going to be a base hit into left field that Grady Bledsoe will collect. So a 1-out hit. This brings up Craig Sell, the catcher, number 23 for new baseball. Sell is 0 for 1 in the game, but did reach base earlier with a hit by pitch. It's a ball low in the zone from Chrisman. I haven't seen whether East Coast has anyone warming up in the bullpen. Can't see the bullpen from my vantage point, but has a runner at first base. Chrisman misses low again in the zone. Looks like Coach Malden will call time to go out and talk to his pitcher. We'll take a short break. Catch him running. Yes, sir. All right, the brief conference is over with Coach Malden and the infield, and Crispin comes set with a runner at first and a 2-0 count to the batter. Calls time right as Crispin's throwing. Really good looking pitch there, but it does not count. Batter called time and was awarded time by the home plate umpire. So still a 2-0 count with 1 out with the runner at first. And there's a sharp hit ball, just foul down the left hill line. Ball was really struck well as it settles in the far corner. It's like Wyatt Wallace going down out of the dugout to go retrieve that foul ball. Would have certainly been an extra base hit, maybe an RBI there if they'd stayed fair. Oh, strike called there on the, froze the batter on the breaking pitch, right on the inside corner. Really good pitch there by Crispin. I'd like to see if he could come up with a ground ball right here. It'd be a perfect time for a double play ball. Crispin delivers low. McAllister does a good job of keeping that ball in front of him. So it does bring up a full count for the batter. Sale, the catcher for New Baseball. Really want Crispin right here to dig deep and come up with a good pitch here with a full count. Runner is moving, and there's a foul ball to the left side. The little chopper to Reese Parker foul. Good pitch right there by Crispin. Runner was moving on the pitch. Be interesting to see if that pitcher, the runner, does move again. And Crispin, thinking the same thing, picks over quickly to keep the runner a step closer. Another pickoff move, a little quicker one. Tell you the nice thing about playing this morning, we've had a lot of, with the rain that came through, it left a lot of cloud coverage. So this is by far our coolest game of the week here in Birmingham. We're actually in Gardendale, Alabama, just above Birmingham. Runner is moving, and it's a ground ball to Wisdom, who makes the catch, comes up firing, but is going to be, like Bright slipped just a little bit on the turf, the wet turf. Batter is safe at first base. There's a long throw deep in the hole by Wisdom, but it was his only chance at an out to throw it across the diamond to first base. But so now New Baseball has some action going. Runners at first and second. 1 out in the inning. This brings up Nathan D'Souza, the first baseman for New Baseball. D'Souza is 1 for 2 with a hit in the game. He also had a strikeout early in the game. There's a swing and miss on a great breaking pitch by Tucker Crispin. A big opportunity right here for Crispin to get out of this little bit of jam. Ooh, high in the zone. Evens the count 1-1. Looking at my clock, it looks like we do have about 14 minutes of game time remaining. These games are timed. They're 1 hour and 50 minutes. We started pretty much right at 8 o'clock. There's a nice strike there by Crispin. Come back strong to finish this inning. East Coast is the home team and will be batting in the bottom of the inning, so it'll just be a time situation on if we could come in and have a long at bat, but most importantly, we got to get these 2 extra outs here in the 6th inning. Oh, just missed off the corner on that pitch. Really close pitch to take. And a big swing and a miss off the arm of Tucker Chrisman for a huge strikeout in the game and in the inning. That brings up the 2nd out of the inning with runners at first and second. Left-handed batter, number 7, Angelo, the 2nd baseman. He's already made a couple of nice plays defensively in the game. Comes up to bat. Angelo is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. You want to see Chrisman come right at him here and attack the zone. And ball in the dirt. McAllister does a great job, and Tucker gives him a little bit of applause. Looks like we have a courtesy runner heading out to first base for the catcher. Can't see his number, but Chrisman comes set to deliver the 1-0 count. Oh, just misses off the plate. It's a 2-0 count here for the batter. So a moment we'd really just love to see Chrisman attack the zone. We've got a batter that has struck out both at bats. Oh, man. That ball was stuck right on the edge of the plate, and McAllister tells Malden it was just a little bit off the plate, but we have a 3-0 count. It'll probably be a take situation for the batter here with 3-0 count, and Tucker does exactly what he needs to do and throws a strike right down the middle of the plate. Really like to see Tucker just come right back with that same pitch and challenge the batter. If he hits it, he hits it, or make him leave swinging. And he does, hits the ball right back to Tucker. Tucker takes care of that ball, underhands it to Jace Dean for the final out of the inning. Really good job of Chrisman after giving up a couple of base runners, coming back strong and finishing out that inning. So we head to the bottom of the 6th, East Coast Sox 4, New Baseball 0.
Hey, let's go, AJ. Hey, need John, AJ. Need John. Go to work, kid. Go to work.
So we've got AJ Kramer, who is a switch hitter. His last at bat had batted from the left side, and now he's selected to bat from the right side. First pitch swinging, fouls it off against the backstop, bounces off the concrete wall and almost back to the batter's circle. Malden was just checking with Kramer, making sure he knew which side of the batter's box. And he said, "You sure?" And he's like, "Yep, I got this, coach." So 1-1 count for Kramer. misses away the pitcher, so a 2-1 count
Here we go,
right
AJ.
here.
Nobody better, bub.
Really looking for, this is Caden Lucas on the mound, and there's a ground ball to shortstop who secures the ball, fires a throw over for recording the first out of the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. That brings up Bryant Wisdom, who is the star of the game so far. He's responsible for 3 of the runs scored and about 3/4 of the outs in the field.
Stay hot, boy. Let's go.
Here we go, B.
Let's go, Peter.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
You got it, bub.
Wow.
Bryant Wisdom takes a high, chin-high strike that has not been called the entire ball game. Bryant's 2 for 2 in the game with 3 RBIs. 1-1 count here with 1 out, and there's another ball driven to deep right center and the center fielder gets there, covered a lot of ground. I didn't think he had a chance on it, but that is the center fielder for New Baseball is very tall, has long strides. Did a really good job of getting over there and making that catch on a nice hit from Wisdom, who's swinging the bat very well today. So it brings up Jackson Moore, the right fielder for East Coast, with 2 outs in the inning. If East Coast is not able to extend this inning a little longer, it does look like we will play a 7th inning. We still have a little bit of time left on the clock as the teams that there's another game to be played as soon as we are done. It'll be the other round of 64, and the winner of this game will play the winner of the game that follows us. Jackson Moore takes strike 1 there, the 2-1 count. So we'll be able to hang around and watch. If East Coast Sox is able to secure this win, we'll be able to hang around and watch the 2 teams that we could potentially play in the round of 32. That's going to be a walk there on the 3-1 count. So Jackson Moore does extend the inning, exactly what we need to do right here. That brings up Land Sharpless, who had a great at-bat his last at-bat with a double off the wall, the left field wall, and did come in to score on a wild pitch from third base. It scored the only run in the 5th inning, bottom of the 5th inning where we saw a lot of action and left a lot of base runners on base. Takes strike 1 looking there. Oh, there's a sharp hit to left field. Back-to-back hits for Land Sharpless. Nice job of continuing to extend the inning.
He does well when Brad's not here.
Yeah. Brad, we miss you, but, you can stay away. Because Land is really swinging the bat very well. If you do come, just don't let him know you're here, Brad. Come in disguise, maybe with a mustache on, or looks like our next batter is supposed to be. All right, Hudson McAllister. It looked like he might have been down in the bullpen warming someone up, and it was his turn to bat, so he had to rush to get ready to come in and bat. So he's a little tardy to the plate, getting his batting gloves on, ready to go here. So a big opportunity with runners at first and second, 2 outs to keep this inning moving. By my clock, we still have about 4 minutes of game time available. There takes strike 1, McAllister does, down the middle of the plate. Got our left fielder, Grady Bledsoe, on deck. That's going to be a nice look there on the pitch, just off the plate.
Hey, let's go right here. Got 3-2.
That's going to be hit him in the foot. Yeah, okay. A little confusion right there. It was a ball that McAllister clearly hit McAllister in the foot, and he was headed down to first base. Runners were moving. Catcher didn't make a throw, and there's a little confusion on whether it was, in fact, a hit by pitch. So McAllister, being the catcher, will have a courtesy runner coming on to run for him as we are nearing the last few minutes. Will be Wyatt Wallace as the courtesy runner again for McAllister. I believe that was McAllister's second hit by pitch in the ball game. That brings up a huge opportunity for Grady Bledsoe to extend this inning, number one, and to also put up some runs for East Coast Sox. If in fact we do have to play another inning, get some insurance runs that we would love to have. Oh, and a base hit that's sharply hit, that's stolen away by the shortstop. We will head to the seventh inning, 4-0 East Coast.
I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, if something may happen.
Don't jinx it.
All right, looks like we will have a pitching change in Reese Parker, the right-hander, coming in to pitch the final inning. Kind of had to. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. I had a phone call in the middle of that play, but Grady Bledsoe, with the bases loaded and 2 outs, had a sharp line drive hit that almost got through. Would have played it a couple of runs most likely, but the shortstop, who was the started the game as the starting pitcher for New Baseball, made a fantastic diving play to catch and keep this game alive and keep the score right where it was, 4-0.
Yes, sir. We got kennels, but the kennels we
So we have a new pitcher on the mound. It retires Tucker Chrisman, who pitched 6 fantastic shutout innings. Tucker moves to second base. Land Sharpless will slide over to third base, and then our third baseman comes in to pitch. So Reese Parker will be pitching, trying to shut this game out here in the Top of the 7th inning, 3 outs away from, there's ball 1 up and in. Looks like everybody else is in the same spots, same positioning. 2-0 count for Parker. Reese came in a couple of days ago and threw a really nice pitch there that was not called a strike. Must have been off the inside of the plate. There's strike 1 called. We got a 3-1 count. 3-1 count. You'd really like to see Reese replicate that pitch and make the batter swing here. There's going to be strike 2 called on the outside half.
He show you what you want.
So we got a full count. Looking for Reese to come and challenge the batter and have him swinging one way or the other. There's a ground ball to Wisdom. And he fires it across, and he misses just high and brings Jay Steen off of the bag. So the first error by East Coast in the game, which was kind of a common theme in the game yesterday that we've tried to forget about. But Wisdom, who's had a fantastic game today and a lot of putouts, does throw a little errant throw wide of first base. So we have the leadoff batter on for new baseball. With a Reese misses away there. There's a nice strike called there on the left-handed batter. One count with no outs and a runner at first here in the top of the 7th inning. That ball is lifted. Looks like second baseman Tucker Chrisman calls everyone off and makes that catch easily to record the first out of the inning. 2 outs away from securing this opening bracket win in the round of 64. That brings up number 5 for new baseball. Ball 2. McAllister makes a nice save, keep the ball in front and not to the backstop, keeping the runner at first base. Potential ground ball here, could be a game-ending double play for East Coast. Runner gets a generous lead, and Reese throws a nice strike across the plate. Reese did throw a couple of days ago at our game at Hoover High School. He came in through 2 innings to close out that ball game. Oh, just missed off the corner on the inside. That's a pitch that Reese has hit that spot multiple times already in this inning, and official is not giving him that call. There's strike 1. That was potentially high, but we'll take this strike. Look, got a full count here to the batter with 1 out in the inning. Reese makes a quick little pickoff move, trying to catch the runner sleeping. This is a new batter in the ball game, I believe, number 5, Crew Williamson, who's come in for a pinch hit, and a ground ball to shortstop 6-4. No, and he comes off the bag. Oh, almost an opportunity to end the ball game with a 6-4-3 double play. Did get the out at second base, but the throw from Chrisman to first pulled Jay Steen off of the bag. So with 2 outs, situation stays the same. But new baseball is able to turn their lineup over and go back to the leadoff batter right here. This is Carson Knotts, the third baseman, who's had some really nice defensive plays today. Takes ball 1 low. Knotts has put the ball into play all 3 times, but he is 0 for 3 so far. There's a nice strike thrown by Reese Parker. Reese comes set and delivers. The breaking ball is lifted into right field. Looks like Jackson Moore has a beat on it. And that will be your ball game. 7 innings, 4-0 shutout on the arms of Tucker Chrisman, who went 6 innings of work. And then Reese Parker there, who comes in to close out the game with 1 inning of work. Really nice job by both teams. Well played on both sides. This round of 64, the winner does go to East Coast Sox. So they will move on to the round of 32. That game will be played today at approximately 12:30 here in Gardendale at Gardendale High School. So we will let you go, and we will see you again in just a few hours. Thank you.
I just wanna stay in the sun where I find. I know it's hard sometimes. Pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, I think about the end just way too much. But it's fun to fantasize. All my enemies, you wouldn't wish who I was. But it's fun to fantasize. Oh, I'm falling. So I'm taking my time on my ride.
Depending on which dugout they're in, we'll be playing.
Taking my time on my ride.